Carter. Now, over to you, Carl.
Thank you very much for that, and I'm with the boys. We went on a fishing trip, and we're going to cook some of that fish in just a second, but one of the most important things is when you catch a big fish, you've got to fillet it, and Paul Burt showed us how to do exactly that. Check this out.
Now, we start underneath the pectoral fin. One nice slice going around the back of that pectoral fin. Come around the top of the fish, insert the knife and run it along the top of his backbone across the fins there. Just insert the knife around about 1.5 inches whilst you're moving through. From here, we use our finger just to lift the fillet up so we can get the knife right in there along that bone and try not to waste too much flesh. Just like so. There we have it, a beautiful fillet of kingfish. We basically use the same flat knife. It's nice and flexible. Hold the tail of the fish with your fingers and on a slight angle, run the knife backwards and forwards across the fillet. All the way up. The skin is now away from the flesh.
There you go, and John Omeros from Oscar's Restaurant joins us now, one of the great restaurants in the Southern Hemisphere, let me tell you. Sorry?
I've got to stop you.
What?
It's Omeros Brothers Restaurant, not Oscar's.
Oh, that's what it says here, Oscar's, look at that.
Who did that? That's a bit of a...
Where's that producer?
He works at Omeros Brothers, where Beyonce and Jay-Z went yesterday.
Omeros Brothers is the best restaurant in the Southern Hemisphere.
Give it one more time, that'll be $10,000.
Omeros Brothers Restaurant. Whereabouts is that exactly?
Marina Mirage on the water, where the stars dine, Beyonce, Jay-Z, there yesterday. So
how'd they enjoy it?
They loved it. They loved it.
Omeros Brothers Restaurant, the place where the stars
I think
go.
it's called Omeros Brothers.
All right, now, we're going to cook up these fillets, these fish that we caught the other day. The fish that...
Did you want to see the fish? Just this is a close-up.
Richard's killing everyone.
Look, how good is that fish, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much. It's almost too good to eat. You just want to mount it on the wall.
You are a punish, Richard.
It's a good-sized fish. All right, so we're just going to quickly barbecue the kingfish.
Nice hot plate.
You are relentless, Dickie.
A couple of local king prawns that we've caught locally
They're the ones that Timmy caught.
Yeah, oh, nice.
That's about all you caught.
The one I caught still swimming in the Great Blue Sea.
Oh, you make
a little bit of
so
crack
See, you don't want to cook it for long. That's the secret here, isn't it?
No, just you've got to control the heat. You don't want to cook it too fast, too quick. Get a bit of colour on it, a bit of caramelisation. Control the heat. And then there'll be some residual heat which will continue to cook the food as well.
Nice, the smell of it.
What sort of spices do you have on that?
Well, I've got a mango salsa. I've got a sweetheart sauce, which traditionally, coming from Europe, when we were growing up as kids, my father and his brothers would have a barbecue on their days off. And the sweetheart sauce, the lemon, the parsley, olive oil, just works really well with the fish. And the mango salsa with the prawns, just light and clean, works a treat. Great balance.
And what about the weather for it? It's unbelievable.
Turn it on. Brilliant, isn't it?
How long you leave that on for?
Okay, this would be, I've got a couple here, I've cooked it about 5 minutes in total. So I'm just going to...
Is fish a bit like steak? You sort of watch how far it's cooked up the side?
You do. But I'm going to do...
A big fish like this one over here, you'd probably want to cook a little bit longer.
A couple of hours, Richard. A couple of hours,
so
that big.
Thick.
When was the last time you won a cricket game? Hey? That's all I've got.
Well, what about Australia? Eh?
Well, you work out what nationality you are by how they're going.
No, I love you, Kiwis.
Beautiful.
I do love you, Kiwis, by the way. You know
mango
that.
Salsa with the prawns.
Look at this. How good is that?
Do you want to get another quick shot of this?
Ladies and gentlemen, the most boring fisherman God ever created.
Hey.
No class, Ticky. I've got to taste this, my friend. I've got to taste this. Look at this. Absolutely magnificent.
Beautiful.
This is the sort of thing you get dished up at Omeros Brothers Restaurant, Mirage.
Well done, John. Can I steal a prawn here?
Go for it. Get into it, gents.
Ooh, goodness gracious.
Go, Timmy. Ooh, heaven.
Wow. That's right. Dickie, do you want...
It might clash with my pies.
No, we've had a few pies. That's delicious, my friend.
What's that down with the Chardonnay?
That's so good.
I was going to bring one too.
Chardonnay.
Thank you, mate. You can serve that to Beyonce and Jay-Z today if they come back.
Thank you very much for coming down. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Omeros Brothers Restaurant. That is where you want to go, Lisa.
That looks fantastic. Save some for me, Carl. Well, after the break, they are blitzing the ARIA charts at the moment with their brand new single. We're talking, of course, about Short Stack. They're next.
Killer toys that could be under your Christmas tree, and a warning for parents on one of this year's most popular gifts.
It has the potential for both children and parents to be spending the Christmas in the emergency department.
The list the government has ordered to be stripped from shelves. A report all parents should watch. 9 News, tonight at 6.
With iPod